What's going on, everybody? Hoping you're all feeling okay, hoping you're all doing well. So today I want to talk about Apple Arcade, and Apple just added a bunch of brand new games onto the service. And a few months ago, I actually did a video on Apple Arcade trying to determine whether or not it's worth your $5 subscription. And I'm going to link that video in the description down below if you guys want to check that out. So, as I was saying, they just added a bunch of new games, really good games, and the service is still $5 a month. And if you're unfamiliar with it, I'll give you a quick rundown of it. It's $5 a month. You get access to all these games. You can play them online or offline. You don't have to be connected to, Wi-Fi to play them. And the best part of all these games, there are no microtransactions and there are no in-game ads. So they just added some really good games to the service that I want to go over. But before we go into that, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, hit me in the comment section below. Please share this video if you can. Now with that being said, let's begin. So Apple Arcade currently has over 180 games to play, and they just added, I think, over 30. One of the games I want to go over is NBA 2K21. So they actually have an arcade edition, an Apple Arcade edition of NBA 2K21. And this is the only NBA 2K game without any microtransactions. That in itself is amazing. And I'm not going to say this is as good as, the Xbox Series X or the PS5 version, but this is much better than I thought it was going to be. It runs at 60 frames per second and it looks good. It looks like they updated the graphic engine for this game. I did play NBA 2K Mobile, and that game is good. It's a free-to-play game, but you have to be connected to the internet, and it is flooded with microtransactions left and right. Everywhere you go they're trying to get you to buy something. But this, since you're subscribed to Apple Arcade, there's no in-app game purchases at all. You get to play. It even has a My Career mode. It lets you create a player and stuff and play through your career. It has online multiplayer. You can play with your friends. And all these games, you can play with a controller, the games I'm about to mention. And most games in Apple Arcade, you can use a controller to play. So yeah, I hooked this up to my TV and was playing with my controller. I'm surprised how good this game is. It's really good for a mobile game, and it performs, I can tell you right now, it performs better than the Nintendo Switch version of NBA 2K, which runs at 30 frames per second. And it looks really good. I don't know what else to say. I can't believe this is on there. It's really good, and they're only going to make this better and better year by year. And I really hope Apple continues to get these major sports games like 2K, maybe Madden. If they get a FIFA, that'll be big, because FIFA's the most popular sports game right now because it's the world sport. But I would really like to see them get more of these sports games, and it'll only help the service. Another game was added that I've been playing, and it is so good so far, and it's made by Platinum Games, who, if you're unfamiliar with them, they're a Japanese company, and they're responsible for games such as the Bayonetta series and stuff like that, and their games are really good. So they released a game called World of Demons on Apple Arcade, and people are upset that this is on Apple Arcade, and I don't understand the hate. Of course this will be good on console, but it's not that big of a deal. You don't have to hate mobile gaming or hate that it's locked on Apple Arcade, or I don't think it's that big of a deal, me personally, especially if you have an Apple device and you can get a free month subscription, Apple Arcade. Just connect your controller and play the game that way. But anyways, this game is really good. It's like a hack and slash kind of game. You're going through, I've only played the first mission and some of the second mission. And you're going through this area of the level, and it's a lot of fun. And when you're fighting these yokai, you get new abilities where it's sort of you can summon them to help you against your enemy. And it's really, really cool. It's a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of Bayonetta, but not on that level of, because Bayonetta is a big game. But this is a great game. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of Okami. So yeah, you should definitely check this game out. It's awesome. Okay, for the next game, I'm not much of a golf fan, or I'm not a golf fan at all, I should say. But I do like some of the golf video games, and I don't play what is it, PGA 2K or whatever it's called, the 2K golf games. I don't play those, but I have really enjoyed Mario golf games in the past. And for years, developer, I believe they're called Clap Hands. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, but they made a golf game exclusive to the PlayStation console, and now they are no longer making games exclusively for PlayStation, because they just released a golf game on Apple Arcade, and it's called Clap Hands Golf, and it looks like so much fun. Like, I haven't played it yet, but I'm definitely gonna give this a try once I finish some games, because I have too many games to play right now. I don't want to overextend myself, but it looks a lot of fun. It kind of reminds me of Mario Golf, and I'm really looking forward to playing this game and checking it out. Just look at the video here. It looks really good. It looks like a lot of fun. Another game that I really want to highlight and talk about, there's plenty of games that they just added and plenty of games on the service, but I'll probably end it with this game right here. It's called Fantasian, and this game, I've been playing it. Like, I haven't been following it too much. I've seen like a few trailers before it was released. I was like, wow, this looks really good. And this is one of those games that when I saw it, I didn't want to keep watching trailers, because I knew I was going to be so into this game. And I've been playing this game, and it's so beautiful. Like, I love the art style. It's just a great game to look at, and it's such a good game to play. I haven't beaten it yet, but I've been like stuck playing it. This is one of those games that I try to, like, okay, let me just put like maybe a quick 30 minutes into this and go on and do something else. But it stops me in my tracks. The game just sucks me into the story. The story is so good so far. And I love the combat. It's a turn-based RPG game with gorgeous environment, amazing battles, and just great characters. And a lot of people are upset this is an Apple Arcade exclusive as well, but this is another one of those games that is going to help the Apple Arcade service and get people subscribed. And that's what Apple's trying to do. They're trying to get as many people subscribed to Apple Arcade so they can keep, getting money from people, honestly, and keep pumping out more games for this service. And I don't know if this game will ever end up on console. A lot of people keep saying they want to see this on the Switch, which I think it'll be great on the Switch. But even if it's not on the Switch, me personally, I'm okay with that, because I get to play it on any of my Apple devices. But it's so good. It's such a great game, and it really, I don't know, there's something about these JRPG games, not all of them, but something like this game, it just really just captures me, and I'm just loving it so far, and I really think everybody should play this game. Okay, as I mentioned before, there are plenty of other games, and I'm going to link my older Apple Arcade video down below if you want to see more Apple Arcade games, a few more. But there's something that I've been thinking about that I really don't understand. See, Apple Arcade is a great service. It's a great complimentary service to like Game Pass. It's definitely not on that level of Game Pass, but I don't think it's trying to be, and that's fine. This is a great subscription, and it has great games. So my question is, why isn't Apple promoting this more? I'm very confused as to why they don't promote this. I haven't seen an Apple Arcade video from Apple in such a long time. And I have kind of one theory why, but I think because they advertise it just on their app store, and there's like billions of people with Apple devices. So I guess maybe they just open the app store and they see like this Apple Arcade, hey, Apple Arcade just added 100 new games or whatever it may be. So I'm thinking that may be a reason why, because they don't have to pay for the advertising because it's on their own device. But still, they definitely have the money to advertise this, and it's a really great service. So I'm really shocked as to why isn't this getting more love from Apple. Is it not doing that well? And if it isn't, why wouldn't they promote it to make it do well? Or is it doing well enough that they don't need to promote it? I don't know. I'm just in my head thinking, but I really feel like this deserves more love, and more like gaming websites or news publishers should talk about this more. Because I see like stories here and there about Apple Arcade, but the gaming community is very toxic against mobile gaming, and I don't know why. And a lot of people, I've been reading, I'm not reading every single comment, but I've been reading comments about people saying, oh, I don't want this microtransaction filled mobile game. And it's not. Apple Arcade isn't about microtransactions. It's not about all these invasive ads. This service isn't about that at all. It's a great service, and you can use your controller to play any of these games. I think they should have like maybe an Apple Arcade YouTube account or something, and they should have like maybe these Nintendo Direct style like shows. Of course, it's not going to be on the scale or level of Nintendo Directs, but at least something along those lines every few months to, you know, get people excited about the service and get people happy and looking forward to these new games. But yeah, I'm just like scratching my head here as to why they aren't promoting this. This is a good service and it should be talked about more and praised. Alright, yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and end it there. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and please do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, share this video, and please let me know in the comment section below, are you subscribed to Apple Arcade, or are you upset that these games are locked behind the Apple Arcade subscription in Apple devices? Please let me know down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and thank you so much for watching. Take care.